Is this thing on? Hello there everybody, it's Technojock here and welcome back to another Forever Stranded, which nearly didn't happen. Ooh, I had a close one. My world got corrupted, but fortunately I have backups and it managed to work perfectly fine. And I don't think I've actually lost any progress at all. So kids, remember, data not backed up is data you don't want. Security is the watchword though, because I figured we've got this set up over here, and if something was to happen, some sort of creeper explosion or something horrible in there, then we would have an awful lot of husks spilling out across our base. So I thought that perhaps some sort of security fencing might be in order. And where have all my cables gone? All of my cables have disappeared. I've only just logged back in. I just had another crash. Had a blue screen of death, and it would appear that A, I'm having frame rate stutters, and B, all of my cables here have disappeared, which is frustrating. I shall need to go and fix that very quickly. Otherwise we're going to have more... Well, we shouldn't have more spawns, because we do have some mega torches lying around the place, but yeah, that's frustrating. Well, in any case, on with the show. This over here, I figured we've got that fence there, but we aren't very secure. Like I say, we've got some mega torches kicking about the place, but there's nothing stopping the vast ravening hordes of husks coming in here and just really laying waste. We've got good security with these turrets, but these turrets are pretty dangerous for our own health as well, and I don't want to have to start putting these all over the place because we'll get caught in the crossfire and get set on fire again, which was less than pleasant the first time, and it certainly hasn't got any better the other times it's happened. So that's why I have this. Let me go and sleep through the night just now quickly. That down there is concrete from advanced rocketry. It's pretty easy to make. Sand, gravel and a bucket of water gets you 16 of those things, and I think it looks pretty good. It looks quite like grout, but yeah, it's not bad at all. So I figured this could be the base of a sort of defensive position here, and the corner of, or part of, a wall. I'm going to channel my inner trump and we're going to have ourselves a wall. Don't think I'm going to be able to make the husks pay for it, but we'll see what we can do. So I thought we're going to start off with something like this. Although I notice that that is in the wrong place. And we'll put that there. So we're going to have some sort of thing going on with this. I want to take this and go... and then like that, and I'll just use this to bring the rest of it down. So that's a good width of that. We'll take this and we'll do that, and then if we do replace and come around here, oops, didn't want to do that one. Right, that's not bad. And then what I think I might do, we're gonna have like that, like that, like that, like that, all the way around. Cool, that looks good. And then I think we're gonna need to have there and there. Behind that, we're gonna carry on this around here like that, and then so inside is going to be like this. We'll maybe have this open as a doorway or something. I'll see about this once I've got it done. So that's okay, and then we're wanting some more of this glass. This is what I used for the fence over here, and I just made it one bit thick. So that looks pretty good, but if we put in something like this, and I take this down a good few bits like that. That looks pretty good. And then, yeah, I quite like that. And then I'm going to take this down with this one. So we'll have a little bit of a windowsill in here as well. Let's see, let's take that down until that matches. Cool. Like that. Nice. Now, for round the window, I think perhaps something like that. So if we have that, I'll grab one of them. And we'll take this. So if I take this and go with line and go, we're gonna, oh, no, wrong one. It's that I want. This one's gonna be, yeah, it's on line. So we can go around like this. And like that. Maybe? Not quite sure if I like the window being as big as that. Let's see. We're going to need to get more of this stuff. But I think that window is a bit big. I wonder if yeah, maybe the next one, like, and then maybe a bigger, more reinforced look. Like, that's better. That's much more reinforced like looking. And from the outside we'll do something similar as well. Yeah. Much, much nicer like that. Much better, yes. Looks definitely much more reinforced looking. I wonder if something along the line of having something like that going up the sides, that kind of breaks up that and gives that change in direction of wall a bit more definition, because otherwise it it gets lost in itself a little bit. And this is definitely going to come down at an angle. We need to come down at an angle with this, and I think if I just go boop boop like that, and then we'll need to get something like, need to do something about this. Not altogether sure how how much I want to come up and out at the same time, but perhaps we need something following that line. Okay, we need to go up and then back one. Oops. So it's up two, back one, up two, up two. So it's going to follow that line. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then what we can do is we can go up to and it's going to follow that line, and then we can smooth this off even more by saying it goes up to, and then we go, yeah. And that's how it will go. And then when it comes to it, it's going to be really, really fiddly to do this. But there's not much else I can do about it, really. But once I get one done, of course, it's going to be much nicer and easier to do. so we're going to carry on like that up here. So if I go 1, 2 up, 1, 2 up, 2 up, so like that. Cool. 1, 2 up, 2 up. So it's quite easy to do. It's going to be time consuming to do this first one, but it doesn't really matter too much about that because we're going to make this into a pattern, and then we can do this for all of them very quickly. So 2 up and then like that. And then when we have this done, actually, you know what? If I do plane and go like that and like that, then we can take this and go like this. Much easier. Cool. Very good. Very good. How about I get this done and we'll be back in a moment. I changed it up a little bit. I figured it looked better with the metal on the sort of buttresses. So that's what I've done there. Still not quite 100% sure about the surround there. It looks like it needs something else on the outside, on the very rim of it. So I don't know if I want to do something about, perhaps, let's just see. Maybe if I do a little rim around like so. Let's just do drawn region, that'll be much easier, won't it? Like this. Does this look okay? Does it maybe need something other than that? That certainly gives it a little bit more something, but I feel it needs a different texture there. I wonder. Right, okay. Let's, in fact, I can just do like that, can't I? Yes, I can. I wonder if this might work. If I take this and use that, maybe this would work. Right, let's do this the easy way. Nope, not that one. Where is it? There it is. What is there? Let's do that. Okay. Maybe. What happens if I do another? Nope. Although, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, yeah. I'm liking that. And it does give it a little bit more depth and texture. Okay, let's try that for the moment, and then I need this corner to do something a little bit nicer for me. Now I'm gonna have it so that this wall stays flat up to this point, and then thereafter this corner goes in. So then I need to do something like that, and then I need to go, I think, something like that, and then I need to bring that one out, don't I? I think I need to... Yeah. Don't think that's... Yeah. That looks okay. So we're gonna have this along like that. So I need to come along like that. I was a little bit overzealous with my trimming things down. Is it nighttime again? It was just nighttime a minute ago. Gonna have to go and sleep because doing these textures at nighttime isn't the best, I can tell you. But something like that anyway. Yeah, something like that, and I'll bring it along, and then this will go up to the ceiling, and I need to do that. So let me go. I'm going to do something around this, and I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to bring in these walls as well, because that needs to come in, and it'll need something on there. Just putting some finishing touches to this bit here. It's looking rather nice like this. It's coming together just pretty much how I kind of imagined it. I've got some little repair work to do there because of how I've copied and pasted stuff. Let's just fill that back in properly. That's better. I'll have to copy the surrounds. As you can see, the sort of bits here. Let's get this bit looking properly done. So like that, and then it was in another one. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do, and then like that. Much better, yeah. So I need to copy this bit, and I think that's looking nice there with that little reinforced edge, and then it comes along on a kind of a sill a bit more. This was time consuming to do, I can tell you. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Just wanted to bring you in quickly because I'm probably going to have to cut again. Just so... Is that... It's going to come in like that. Yeah. And we take off the edge one of these. All the way up. Like that. And then this gets trimmed down. Like that. Yep. And I think then we go... Is it like that? Is that going to be okay like that? Yeah. And then we come up like that. So it's kind of too thick. Like so. So there is a proper zigzag there, and they're not like that. That's what I mean. So yeah, that looks good. That looks nice and even. Yep. Still undecided if I should perhaps bring that up like that, but I'm thinking not. I think that looks okay as is. And then we bring this along here, like so, and like so. Yeah, good, excellent. And take that, put that, and then we do a replace, like that, and like that. Cool. And then, doesn't take very much to be able to do this. And then we, placement, because we don't have those ones. Cool. Placement done, and placement done. Nice. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good actually. I'm liking the design. I am liking that design a lot actually. And I think to make my own life that much easier, I'm going to do like that. And then we're going to do another replace here, just to do that one little bit. And then 3 like that. And then we're going to do the end one here. Can do replace again and go, that one's done, that one's done, That one's done. And then we can just go middle one there, replace again, and go replace, 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 replace. And that one's already good. And you know what? I could probably just get away with doing this like so, yeah, like so, then again like that, and we've just got the one more to do. So we go, oops, ooh, that was not what I'd intended. There we go. Right, draw and region again. Draw you down to there, you up to there, bring in 1 pixel, or 1 bit, like that. And that is it. Cool beans. Might want to do something on the top, but I'm quite happy with that. So now I can recreate this in various places. But really, what I'm going to do is we're going to come out with concrete in this way. In actual fact, it's going to look a bit funny because I'm going to start bringing this out like this, and our wall is going to come around maybe in that direction, maybe not. Maybe and maybe not. We're certainly going to come along in this direction. So this one's going to stay like sticking out like this. But what's going to happen is I'm going to actually chisel out some of what I've already done. Just because we're going to have the wall going in there like that. And I might have some barbed wire or something on the top. Some more of that might work. So we're going to have drawn region. Well, let's see. Draw up like that. Yeah, something. Just not quite sure about this. Yeah, I'll probably bring it from that point. Cool. Yeah, and then that way. Let's go and sleep through the night, and I will play around with some barbed wirey stuff on the top of this. Well, I think that works for the barbed wire look across the top. We make posts out of the chiseled factory blocks, and then using the glass that we've been using for making that. I think that works, and then our wall will look pretty good. And I've also come along here and made myself a little entranceway. Just went in diagonally and took out a bunch of stuff here, so that's not too bad. It's a bit sparse inside, but then it's meant to be kind of military, and it's not a luxury thing. So what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to have that. I might see about... yeah, I might just take this and go from, where is it? Well, if I take from there, that bit there. Oh, good God. I'm just spraying bits everywhere. Right. Right. This should be drawn region, and we're going to go from there, and we're going to come up to there. Is that right? Yeah. And then where is that on the rest of it? Gosh, it's gone nighttime again. I think we're going to come over to there. Let's just come over like this to say there and see how high we are. Yeah, we're going to need to come up a little bit. One more? One more or two more? Two more. So there, really? And it's gone dark again, so I can't see what I'm doing. It's always night time. Right, I'm going to need to wait, sleep, and then do this again in the light, because that's just going to get annoying quickly. Let's see, sleep through the night, and let's go down. Yeah, this is starting to really take shape here nicely. I want to do connected material. Get rid of that. Right, now that I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Connected material there, and then we're going to come up until that point. Is that it? Yes. Yes, that is it. That's what we want. Right, that's done it a little bit nicer. So we do actually have the fence going right the way along. So that's good. Still not entirely sold on this window like that. I might bring this back in. I might pare the wall down so it looks okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. That means that's going to be a lot of work sorting out this wall, but it does mean that aesthetically it's going to be a lot better. Might have been easier if I'd just done something different with the wall, but I've just done the wrong thing. But we are good. Like that. And we are needing to do that a little bit and that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Maybe I should have just made the wall come from this bit. It would have made life a little bit simpler. But, hey-ho. And then I think we'll probably just have the wall going along, and then we're going to have... Ooh. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Yep. Think that might be a plan. Let's bring in a third one, and we've still got a little bit there. And then let's bring this down. Maybe out one more. Or do we want it like... Oops. Definitely don't want that. Like that. That could be good, although that is quite thin now. Oops. Right, let's come out one more. Yeah, and one more here. It's just a little bit too narrow for that post at that point. There we go. Right, yeah, that'll work. And then I'll need to figure out how far along I want to put each of these posts. Don't necessarily think I want to make it too even, because it's going to be military-like. But then we're going to have one of these on each junction, I think. We're going to have to come way out to here, and then we're going to go along to this road here. Yeah, this road here, and then along here to here. Yeah, to here. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do about this building, because we're going to come over to here. Yep, we might just demolish that building. And then we're going to come down through here, through the edge of this. Yeah. Yep, down here. And then we're going to meet back up. Hello, Ghast. I'd forgotten you were in there. Oh, goody. Let's just... No. Stop it. Thank you. Oh. Of course I blew up my own window. Thankfully, it's not that bad. But I think we might need to watch that in future. Right, so yeah, we're going to come down here and then we're going to meet back up. So it's going to be quite big. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. And that's how I'm going to do it. So, yeah, I'll see you on the other side of that, I think. Well then, it's taken a little while, I can tell you. But we now have a full defensive perimeter and we have outlying turrets. Deliberately put them out the way a little bit because, well, they can fire back the way as well. So even if anything gets past them to the line of defense, then they're going to be pretty good. So we've got a dimensional transceiver under each of them. It's transferring the power in there. So we've got them fully upgraded as well. Still need to do a couple of them, but I need to get some more resources before then because we're actually running a little bit low on redstone, but we are fully fortified up. I've done some different things around the place. I've done a few diagonal corners like this, which look pretty cool, I think. So we'll have another turret out here, I think would be sensible. And we've got most avenues of approach covered. So we've got here, we're good on this bit here, and then we've got in front of this big bit here, got a big diagonal here, with a central sort of bit left in it. So that looks pretty cool, I think. So this bit's covered, and then there's a little bit of a blind spot here, but I'm not too concerned because it's difficult for them to get about. I was going to put in something here. I have left that. I need to clean that up a bit. Perhaps we need some sort of other pillbox thing here. So one more turret here, and then we've got a small diagonal bit here, a little bit smaller. We've got this turret here, and then we've got a huge big defensive pillbox here. This is sort of our main road bit. Deliberately done slightly off the road because you know, in this war-torn future thing, then the road's not that important to us. So yeah, we've got that. And then another one here, we've got a kind of a copy of the original one that we did, just done as a corner one, and I hacked off the back end of this one because it's not really necessary. But you can go in here into all of these and have a good look out. You can have a look down that, and this is, can check all the way down to that. I'm very pleased with how that is looking. So I might actually shift these turrets down to the perimeter to bolster things a little bit. There are a couple of places I have seen a husk spawn in here, even with these lights on, which should actually stop them from spawning, but there you go. Or at least he was wandering about in there. Maybe he spawned further up, but there shouldn't be spawning points further up. Not sure where he came from, so there's that. But yeah, so that was keeping him corralled in there. And way over on the far side, I think close to this wall here, I think there's areas where they can spawn where it's far enough away from these lamps. So maybe I need to bring out some lights along the perimeter as well. But I'm very, very pleased with how things are going. We've got a nice secured area, and this area here I have plans for. Yep, plans for that area. So Oh yeah, and I did some work on the balconies. So they are nicely fenced in, so it's a little bit safer for anything that doesn't have flight, I suppose. Not a concern of ours. So, yeah, quite pleased with the area that we've got. We've got a good amount of plant life growing, and yeah, that area there behind me. Plans for that next episode. So, we shall see what goes on in the next episode. Until then, cheery bye, and of course, make sure you have a funs. Bye bye.